My name is Jürgen Bajorath, and I'm the editor-in-chief of AILSCI. As a part of our development efforts, we have launched our themed article collection, Women in AI. That's why we are together here.
Showcasing high-quality AI research papers, review papers, perspectives, and all article types conducted by female investigators at different career levels. We are here today for having this discussion with two prominent women scientists working in artificial intelligence.
I am on various clinical focused projects. The goal is to get a compound into the clinic. Whatever problem that comes up on the project, I try to tackle to the best of my ability. My goal is to get a drug into the clinic.
I started with biomedical engineering, and then I became very interested in research and in particular applying data science to different life science problems.
I wanted to be a scientist since I was like 8 years old. When I moved from Novartis to Vertex, that was my first time ever having a female boss. It was the first time I'd ever had a female mentor in my life. She helped me understand how to navigate industry as a woman, and how different that is from men's experiences was just invaluable.
A woman scientist that you can share these experiences and see if it's maybe just your impression or not, it's important because of these unconscious biases that can be because of gender issues, or it can be also due to cultural differences, and sometimes or age differences. It's sometimes very difficult to understand why.
The challenges that I've experienced when it comes to being a woman in STEM, I'd say that the sort of things that most women experience. It's being talked over, it's having my ideas taken by somebody else. I find that a lot of times my voice gets sort of shuffled into the undercurrent.
We started this effort of the special issue of Women in AI, trying to promote this visibility of female scientists, and it's great to have the opportunity to explain my experience.
As far as being a journal, to really wanting to encourage women to participate, I remember very much feeling self-conscious, even though I knew that the work that I was doing was good. Imposter syndrome really gets to you. It wants to stop you in your tracks. It makes you not want to participate. It makes you feel like no matter what you do, it's nothing. Nobody's going to care.
The fact that we are showcasing in this theme article collection some of the best articles in our journal and say, okay, all of these were contributions driven by women, I think it's very good at visibility.
You guys have the power. You can really pull those people out of obscurity. Seek out promising, late stage graduates or postdocs or young investigators and invite them.
Some of the best articles in our second volume of Artificial Intelligence in Life Science say, okay, all these had contribution for women, so it's very good for highlighting and giving more visibility, especially if that's the case of the imposter syndrome and there is not so much willingness of communicating by some of the women. Then with this, we can also help in the visibility of their work.
We have a good number of women on this phone call, some of whose names I recognize as being, stellar scientists in their own right. And I would love if everyone could just take a minute to write in the chat message a female scientist that they would love to nominate for us to reach out to directly to contribute to this issue. And I would also encourage you to nominate yourself.
I hope that maybe some of us will also be inspired to perhaps contribute to our themed article collection. And so I think everything we can do, to stir up interest in any students and early phase investigators is a very important thing to do. And that at the end of the day should not be gender specific, it should be interest.